what to look for when looking for crèche, nursery and primary school for your children. This will also guide school owners of what parents are looking for when they want to register their children in their school. It is very important that you produce very good graduates from your institutions. The foundation laid for the children will determine what will happen in the future. Therefore, parents will look out for an institution that they can trust. Parents will look out for institutions that it will be worth the fee they are collecting. Now, key issues in such area will include security. Of course, parents are busy with their life when the children are also busy in the school. So they want to ensure that the school environment is secure. It is good to have very good teachers in the classroom, but it's also very important to ensure that you site your school in a secure environment. Nowadays, in some developing countries, we have seen cases of school children being kidnapped, even in private schools. Then we have had so many issues around security that one cannot begin to analyze here. So you must be in a secured environment and ensure that you work with the community on security issues. Don't take anything for granted. So parents should ask questions about security, while schools should also take care of security issues. So when these are raised by the parents, the school will be in good position to answer questions. You should liaise with security agencies around you, next point to you. It could be police station, it could be military formation, it could be civil defense formation or National Guard formation. Let them know there is a school there. You may never need them, but when you need them, it becomes easy for you. For the police, when they're embarking on patrol, they can always pass through your school. But having said that, in your school, you should have your personal security people who will parade the school, take care of children who want to play pranks outside the school, or intruders who want to enter the school unnoticed. Very important. So cost of security personnel should be important to the school owners, and parents should be able to pay extra to ensure that once their children are in school, everything being all right, they will get them back safely. Secondly, playground and sporting facilities. It doesn't have to be very big, but they must be there. Education will not be complete without some level of sporting and playing by the pupils, no matter their age. In fact, for the young children, playing is very important to them. Then the school must have trained teachers. These are not difficult nowadays, but they must continuously train their teachers. So during vacations, they must give their teacher another set of training. And those who are employed without formal teachers training, they should be encouraged to embark on such training. Next point, the school must be in a very neat environment. It's easy to keep a tidy environment. You must have water in the premises, to clean hands, to wash hands, to use in toilet facilities, and so on and so forth. The environment must be neat. Children must be encouraged to use waste bin, and they must be encouraged to use available washing facilities, wash their hands regularly, wash their hand every time, and protect themselves. The school must have first aid equipment with trained personnel who can handle it. If you are big enough, you can hire a nurse. If you're not big enough, you can train one of your staff. Teachers are always trainable in certain basic areas. And they must have child-friendly support staff. Teachers must be friendly to their pupils, but support staff must also be friendly. These schools could be home to these children as they spend most of their productive time in this school, and they form most of their good and bad habits from the school and the level of people they interact with and meet in the school should be people who will use polite languages and not vulgar languages. Some children come from school and they begin to talk foul languages. So you should have teachers who can bring qualities out of these children, who can support staff who are like fathers and mothers to these children, who when these children are leaving home, they look forward to going to meet them as their uncles, as their aunties. Every school must have water, enough water in the school. The lighting in the classroom must be very good, and of course everywhere you need light. Nowadays, children start using ICT from crèche. Some of the play toys they use is ICT powered. There should be fire fighting equipment, fire extinguishers at strategic points in the school. Children should know that fire is very good for human lives, but it's also very dangerous. The school atmosphere, especially the classroom, must be well ventilated. Then, apart from the playground, they should have a playroom. Nowadays, when some parents close from work, they don't close from work on time. So sometimes these children are left at the mercy of the teachers till sometimes quite late, abnormally late. Some of them will close school at 1:30, 2 o'clock, and some parents may not get back to pick them until 5 o'clock. And the parents could pay more, yes, but the children should not be put in a prison-like environment. If you have playroom, they can play. That is acceptable standard play. The ratio of teachers to pupils must be acceptable global standard. Government must approve the school. Then you have to do a background check on the owners of the school, ownership of the school. Some people, they have worked hard enough with good experience to run a school. Some people is money at hand, enough money to start a school. Money is important in every business or in every business, but good personnel, good initiative, it's also important. Some people have seen investing in school as a business. That is very good. But education is a social service. If you put your money on other things, you can get more better yield than putting it into building schools that in a lifetime you may not get tangible returns. But having said that, it is good to invest in education. You are investing in the life of some people. You are helping the society. But ownership of the school should be such that are interested genuinely in impacting on the society. Sometimes you have less than enough number of pupils in a classroom that cannot even pay the salary of staff teaching in that classroom. So what that means is that it's going to be run at a loss. So it must be an owner that is interested that I want to run this establishment. Could we make some marginal money in the future, but schools don't make high profit. But it's always very good investment for society to grow, and it has its own reward in several other ways apart from money. Then the fee of the school should be friendly to pocket. Training, it's very expensive at whatever level. And you got to pay your staff, you got to maintain the infrastructure, but also the parents or patrons of people coming to your school to learn must be able to afford it. So also, when parents go to those schools to find out, they want to find out whether they can afford it. There are schools all over the world, not with the same standard, but on the long run awarding the same qualification, using the same curriculum, but the difference in fee could be astronomical. While some could charge $1,000, some may charge $100, some will charge $2,000 for the same education. And you'll be amazed even that people who are charging $100 could be doing, the pupils could be doing as well as people where they are paying $2,000. It has been proven. The final result is not determined by the fee that is being paid. But having said that, you should ensure that what people are paying in your school is justifiable by the result they are getting. And when parents make inquiry, they want to be sure they can afford it. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please do like and share.